Poprageous Live. It's Thursday night. We are going to be talking about Starfleet Academy, episode 5. Guys, it gets worse. It just gets worse. There's nothing redeeming. This episode is worse than the last one. It is. It just keeps getting worse. I mean, there's not like, you know, partway filming this TV series, thank you very much, thank you, that they somehow found that, oh wow, we better start writing some good episodes for this TV show because people are not going to like this. I mean, maybe we should start, guys. This episode was abysmal. We're supposed to get this. Episode 5. There's the character Sam. She's not even human, right? She's not even human. She's a hologram. I mean, one of the things in screenwriting is that you need to relate to your character. And that's why aliens are harder to relate to. Aliens and non-humans. And sorry to say, but Sam is a non-human. So, this whole episode, so what they're doing, I guess what they're doing is there's one episode that's dedicated to each character. Is that really what? Is that what's going on? I mean, obviously it seems that way. I don't, and this from start to finish, I watched this episode twice today. I took one on the chin for everybody. I watched this episode twice. Just so I make sure I understand what the heck is going on, right? But I mean, the first 5 minutes, we'll get into it. You know, where are we here? Let me just get a couple things set up. Let's go up to that one. So we're going to, oh man. It shocks me. So I think I mentioned this quite a bit. I spent 19 years in Los Angeles. As a screenwriter, as a business owner, I've written many screenplays, and it is shocking on every level. How these TV shows are written. Thank you, Alex Kurtzman. Thank you. Give him a round of applause. Thank you, Alex Kurtzman. Holy, you can't do freaking, I don't, beep that out. Production, beep that out. You cannot do TV any worse than this. The Acolyte is like a notch above this garbage. The Acolyte is a notch above Starfleet Academy. When we were watching The Acolyte, we were literally talking about, this is going to be the bottom of the barrel. It doesn't, you don't get lower than The Acolyte. No, you do. You let Alex Kurtzman loose in Star Trek. I mean, this guy has been destroying this franchise since 2009. Since 2009, this guy has been eviscerating Star Trek. It's ugly. This is ugly. Episode 5. I mean, this is ugly. Starfleet Academy, episode 5. I mean, I got a whole bunch of notes. I mean, because on Saturday night, on Poprageous, it's Saturday night, I'm going to be doing a more comprehensive review. So today, I get to watch the show twice. I make these notes. I go through and I try and create all the visuals and everything for tonight's show. We're going to go through it. But on Saturday, we're going to go through it even deeper than tonight. Episode 5, Starfleet. So it should be Starfeet. I mean, it should be Starfleet Academy. Holy God. My head, I watched this thing twice and my head is still pounding. It's like I got this like, oh geez, like You know, if I had a wife or a girlfriend, like after the show, I'd like lie down on the couch. I'd put my head between her feet and she would, no more feet, no more feet. Hey, the feet, the people that love feet are loving this. This is good content for feet lovers. You know what's funny? The way she just walks into a room and lies down in the first couch that she sees, right? Have you seen that? It's like literally, she walk into any room. She surveys the room. Is there a couch? Is there a couch? There's one. I will go lie on that couch. Can I lie on that couch? Because I am Commander Ake. Ake. I need to lie on that couch. So on Saturday night, yes, we are going to go much more deeper. We're also going to go into a little bit more into the Helen of Troy controversy, the Helen of Troy controversy, and a couple other things on Saturday night. This Saturday night, Poprageous live. It is Saturday night, but tonight it's our first Thursday night show. It's the first Thursday night show. Poprageous. My name is Danny Alex. So here we go. We are getting into. It is shocking. Star Trek Starfleet Academy. Episode 4. If you've watched this thing, hopefully you don't, because if I wasn't reviewing this thing, if I wasn't actually doing some live shows, I wouldn't watch it. There's no way. This is the only way voices get heard is if you don't watch this crap. It's the only way. It's the only way. I mean, this is TV garbage. This is in episode 5, there's no story. In episode 5, there is nothing except it's like a kindergarten school project where like kids are like tasked with putting together a TV show. It is nothing but a whole bunch of show. How many people do you think know who Benjamin Sisko is? How many people do you think even care who Benjamin Sisko is? You think all of these new Star Trek lovers, oh yeah, Benjamin Sisko remember 1999, I think that was the last year. Was it 1999 was the last year for Deep Space Nine? When he becomes a prophet or an emissary, a larger than God. You think anybody knows or remembers Benjamin Sisko? I doubt it. I mean, I barely remember the episodes from Deep Space Nine. And I think I watched most of them. It's 27 years ago. And so you're going to so this is the Sam story, okay? This is the Sam story. Full applause for Sam. Yep. Good old Sam. Good old Sam. If you don't know, Sam is a hologram. And we're supposed to somehow care for this character. We're supposed to somehow have some sort of empathy. This is her. This is her show. This is all about her. This is us trying to understand, to try and figure out who this person is, to try and character build this character, Sam. But the whole show, there's nothing about Starfleet or Star Trek Starfleet Academy. This episode 5 tries to pull. This is the crazy thing. Like I say, I preface this all the time. I was 19 years in Hollywood. I was a screenwriter. Wrote many a science fiction shows. Movies. I don't know what this... I as a writer, you're like, why was this even... Like the last episode, all of these episodes, you just wonder, what are these episodes for? Why are you... How did this pass the gatekeeper? Who's the gatekeeper? Well, I'll tell you who the gatekeeper is. His name is Alex Kurtzman. Alex Kurtzman. The destroyer of worlds, the destroyer of Star Trek. He is the one who has single-handedly wiped out this entire franchise. But in episode 5... An episode, I can tell you, man, this is worse than the last one. This is, oh, you could say that they're on par. They're on par. Episode 4, episode 5 of Starfleet Academy, they're on par. Each is just as bad, but it does feel like it keeps getting worse because this episode was about a hologram, a photonic hologram called Sam. I think I got some pictures. I do. I know you're probably thinking, you know, okay, I gotta, I organize. I always say, we're a young channel, so we don't have producers in the background. It's always nice when you got producers in the background to help you with like these show files, right? Oh, there she is. There she is. Oh, what the hell? What the heck is going on? There we go. Yeah. So there we go. There's Sam, right there. There we go. We got that's. Yeah, I gotta fix these things. But that is Sam. that is Sam. Big spot. She's a hologram. Hey, nothing against the actress. Nothing against the actress. You get a gig. When you're an actor or an actress, you get a gig, you take it. Even if they know nothing about Star Trek, if they've never watched an episode of Star Trek, it's just a gig for these actors. They're not Star Trek lovers. Come on. This is an absolute BS show put together by BS people with no skill, no writing, no talent for understanding of what science fiction is. This is what is wrong with science fiction. Star Trek, Starfleet Academy is everything that is wrong with science fiction. Everything. Alex Kurtzman is the most untalented. How do these people get put in charge of entire franchises? That's what I want to know. And I was in Hollywood for years. Years I was in Hollywood. And yet there's no reason. You fall up. When you start doing a lot of bad stuff and crap, you fall upwards in Hollywood. And this is the Alex Kurtzman story. Since 2009, since Star Trek 2009, he has been able to decimate this franchise. What was before Starfleet Academy? What was before Section 31? Yes. Section 31 was just before this. So he just came out with Section 31. Section 31 and now Starfleet Academy. It's bad stuff, guys. It's bad stuff. So in the first episode 5, we get 5 minutes. I get all my little notes here, right? It's like all these pages. Most of these pages I got to summarize. I got to get them down for the Saturday show. But for tonight, Poprageous Live Thursday, the first 5 minutes is Sam basically monologuing about herself. This entire episode is basically tell, don't show. This could work just as easily as a radio program. You're doing really bad television. If you could play your TV show on the radio and not miss anything and get the same effect as if you played it on TV. That's kind of the whole idea of show don't tell. If you could play your TV show, you think about it, if you listened to this episode 5, Starfleet Academy, episode 5, if you listened to it, would you get everything that you needed from the show? You would. It's no different. It's no different if you listen to it on the radio. You didn't need any of the visuals. And that is what makes this show so abhorrent. That's the easiest way I can explain why this episode is so bad. Episode 5. Because when you can listen to an episode and get the same effect, the same idea, the same feeling, the same everything, nothing is lost when you can listen to it and you don't even watch it. You have told, not shown, right? That's the problem. And that's the problem with this entire episode. Yeah, there's some visuals you got to watch to kind of, get the idea of it. But this is bad TV. TV. It's everything. It's bad TV. It's bad script writing. It's bad. It's a bad story. There's no way that this story should have made it past the gatekeepers. This is as bad as it gets. So the entire episode is one stupid scenario after another. It doesn't have, whether they're literally throwing up glitter. Darman is throwing up glitter in one scene. They're going out drinking. There's a hologram. Of course, Caleb has to go because Caleb is everything, right? Caleb is the whole thing. We got more gay stuff in this too, man. We got more gay relationships. The Klingon is getting together with that one guy on the war college. They're getting together at the there's so much gay. There's so much gay. There's one hetero episode. There's 7. I think there's 7 gay. Are you heterophobic? Alex Kurtzman, are you heterophobic? Are you scared of straight people? Are you scared of straight people, Alex Kurtzman? Because there's 7 gay relationships in Starfleet Academy. The only way I can explain it is that you're heterophobic. And you want to talk about your female power. The Federation is female, guys. The Federation is freaking female. It is like we got a new female power character, the teacher, the Dax. The Dax. Who's going to know what the Dax is, right? From 1999. Who is going to know who this character is? Who is going to care? But it's another strong female. We got Kelrick in the dinner scene. Commander Ake. They get together in the dinner scene. And you're literally asking yourself, what am I watching? What am I watching? He's sitting there playing the flute. I don't know if you guys don't. I honestly, I say, don't look. You don't want, divert your eyes. If you do not want to watch this episode, you don't want to watch Starfleet Academy at all. I'm telling you, it's a waste of time. I wasted a whole afternoon. If I wasn't doing a live show on this, I wasted an entire afternoon. You got to watch an episode. If you're going to review an episode, you got to watch it twice. You miss a lot in the first viewing. But episode 5, the whole Sam, this is all about Sam. It's all about Benjamin Sisko. Most people will say, Benjamin who? What? Benjamin Sisko. Commander Sisko, Captain Sisko of Deep Space Nine. So who? I know. I liked him as a captain. I did. Well, the other thing they tried to do. The other thing they tried to do is they brought in slavery, right? They brought in slavery. So basically, the photonic holograms were basically used and abused by the organics, the humans. They were kind of put to slavery. Interesting that, Sam is black and they reinstilled the whole. They didn't use the word. Did they use the word slavery? I'm not sure. I don't think they did. But then it's the whole thing of then when the organics left. Look, I mean, the humans created you. We created holograms, and then somehow the holograms became sentient. Now the sentient holograms are saying, well, you guys enslaved us. Well, okay, well, it's interesting how you got so you created this storyline, and then you got a black character to play it, to sort of subtly create this whole idea that this story is about slavery. That's the underlying theme of episode 5. It is ridiculous. I have news for you. There's still slavery in Africa. 20 million slaves in Africa. Stop the bullshit. Let's just get over this. Can we not get over this? You still need to shove this down our throats, and then you throw the gay thing at the bar, right? Oh man, I tell you, the worst actor in this show is the. I hate saying this because having been, in the screenwriting, been in the business in Hollywood, in Los Angeles, Starfleet Academy. Every time I write it, I almost write I write Starfleet Academy. I forget the L, and it's not it's not. I don't think it's by accident. What's his name? Karam Diane. Gaydon. His name is or Jenny Den Cragg. Kareem Diane. Like, I'm sorry, dude. What a freaking embarrassing acting job in episode 5. That was horrific. Part of the problem is, we got some, I looked over, got some comments. I took the comments down. Part of the problem is, hey, Mike, nobody knows the Sisko, bro. That's the shocking thing about it. Yes, they use the words. They did use it once, right, Mike? They did use it once. I wasn't sure. I don't want to accuse. Okay, motherfucker. They did that. They did use it. But you saw the undertones, right? The undertones were all there. What? Everybody knows the Sisko. The Sisko. I like that. Only boomer then only watched. Well, I think if you are, I look at this 27 years ago. Commander Sisko. Even back then, how many people watched Deep Space Nine? I mean, I watched some of the episodes, reliving some of the stuff. I mean, it's look, you're on the old square TV, right? The old square size. This is before 16:9. The Uber holographic master, or whoever it is, used that term. Okay, that's what I thought. And I think I probably have that. Look, there is a lot of scenes in here. There's a lot of scenes that were moving around. But the one thing that you had to get, and the only thing that I took from, and I hate this shit, because look, man, everyone enslaved everyone. Do you know what the most historical fact? The most expensive policing action in the history of humanity. Do you know what it is, Mike? Politos, do you know what it is? The most expensive policing action. Now, it's all relative based on currency at the time, right? Taking inflation. Is the British. The British were one of the first to outlaw slavery. And they used the British Navy for 120 years to blockade Africa and to get rid of the slavery, the slave trade. The English did. It was the most expensive policing action in the history of humankind. Google it. Google it. There's so much misinformation out there for the purpose of political expediency, and it gets sickening. They insert this stuff into television shows. They insert it into movies, and this is the shit we do not want, we do not need. But the most expensive policing action in the history of humankind was the British blockade of Africa to stop slavery. Because slavery was long before it ever hit North America, baby. Actually, yeah. What is it? 4% of all slaves went to North America, 96, and they died. They were dying by the millions in Brazil. Millions in Brazil. There's still 20 million slaves in Africa. Middle East? Oh, fuck, there's slavery all over the Middle East. All over the Middle East, there's slavery. Asia? Slavery everywhere. Sex slavery. Labor slavery. Everywhere. Where is there no slavery? Oh, yes, the Western countries. Yes, that is where there's no... Everywhere else in the frickin' world, there is mass slavery, mass sex slavery, mass labor, mass organ theft. People are killed and their organs are taken, but not in North America, not in Europe, not in Western. But everywhere else in the world, there are still 250 million slaves in this world. Virtually none of it is in Western countries. So take your slavery crap and shove it. Now, here's something else I will say. I was born in Brno, Czech Republic. I was born there. Came to the shores of Vancouver when I was 9 months old. I am Slavic. So my family is Slavic. Where did the word slave come from? From the Slavic people. Because they used to come from the western part of Europe, and so they would go and get Slavs. The Slavs, slaves, my people. This word slave is from my people, from the Slavic people. So stop culturally misappropriating a word that belongs to the frickin' Slavic people. That's frickin' my people, okay? Think of your own word. But the word slave belongs to the Slavic people. Motherfucker. You get sick and tired of it. Oh, you're racist, Danny. Oh, fuck off. Like I always say, the person who says racist is the racist. But the word slave comes from the Slavic people. Me, I am Slavic. That felt good. It really felt good. Oh, he's hooking. He's hooking. Politos. Sorry for the spelling. That's okay. It's all good. Hey, you know what, Paul? I'm having wine, man. I'm right now. On the mobile side, I got I think I'm zoomed in too much. I gotta fix that. I gotta duck down a bit because the sorry for that. Also, it was intended to be derogatory. I think there are lots of people who have only watched. Yeah, I know. Yeah, for sure. Who have only watched the original series and are super fans, but they never touched DS9 Voyager. Look, and I have, and I want to watch. Just I haven't watched this. I've only watched small tidbits of Discovery. You know what's so good? I only watch bits of Voyager. Some of these newer shows, like Enterprise, the Enterprise show, the USS Enterprise. I really did not like that captain. I mean, he's such a turnoff. You watch 2, 3, 4 episodes, I'm done. I tried twice watching that. I've never seen a more disturbing, ungrateful son of a bitch captain than on USS. I don't even know what the actor's name is. Like, just terrible. Just terrible. Some of the things at USS Enterprise felt like it was going in a pretty good, but it didn't. I can't watch it. I won't watch it. I can't. It's like watching Starfleet Academy episode 5. It's painful. It's painful. We all need the edit button, my friend. We all need it. I know you're slapping. You're there hitting on the computer like boom, boom, boom. And especially on my Android. Android is the worst spell corrector. I don't know what I spelled today, but I spelled something and it turned into a word that Bitcoin, because Bitcoin is getting slaughtered. I hope you guys are not in Bitcoin. I worked on the stock markets for almost 10 years as a market maker and economic analyst. I've told everyone, get the frick out of the stock market for about the last 4 or 5 months. Warren Buffett. How did Warren Buffett says it the best? How did you make so much money in the stock market? I always sold too soon. I always sold. Sellers get the checks. It's a big thing. It's a big thing in the stock market on Wall Street. Sellers get the checks. Everyone holding silver, do you think wishing that they sold at 120? Yeah. Oh, I'll sell it when it hits 110. It's at $60, going back to 40. Silver, guys. If Starfleet Academy was a stock, if Starfleet Academy, episode 5, if it was a stock, it would be a penny stock. It would have been launched at like $3-4 and it would have cratered right to a penny stock. Starfleet Academy. It could be one of the worst TV shows ever in the history of TV. Ever. But the slavery analogy, it's subtle. It's there. Especially during the holographic master scene. During that scene. And it's like, you realize that Okay, so Sam is black. And you dug up. I mean, Sisko was actually a pretty good captain. He was. I liked him. He had a good voice. There were things about him that presented well. I did like Commander Sisko. In today's terms, he's freaking awesome, right? Commander Sisko. But it's like, boy, everything they needed to, and they polarized it because everything they needed to be was consistent with the theme that they were putting out. The holograms were slaves. What the fuck? Are you, what are we, oh my God. Can we just not watch a TV show? Can we just not watch a TV show? And I'll say it again. The word slave came from my people. The Slavs were slaves for 1,200 years. My people. That's where the word comes from. Slave means Slavic. I am Slavic. Born in Brno, Czech Republic. Born there, motherfucker. I don't remember. I don't remember shit. But I was. And again, the biggest policing action in the history of the world, most expensive, was the British trying to stop slavery. So much information that is always just shoveled. It's just conveniently put away, right? 250 million slaves all over the world. Asia, Africa, Middle East. Not many in Australia, mate. You know, they don't got that much slavery down there, mate, eh? Those New Zealanders, the only thing the New Zealanders are enslaving are the frickin' hobbits, right? They get the hobbits working on the little dwarves, little pickaxes. Work, you motherfuckers! Ah! Work! I don't know. That was a theme in episode 5. And it was a theme, but there's no story. Okay? Episode 5. Starfleet Academy. There's no story in episode 5. There's nothing there. Again, you could listen to episode 5 on the radio. And then you could have the same conversation with someone who watched it on TV and be just as knowledgeable. That's what tells you if you can listen to a TV show on the radio, you were told, not shown. That's the test. TV is a visual medium. The greatest TV shows, the greatest movies have the visual. The visual tells the story. And that's what makes screenwriting hard. That's what makes screenwriting hard, guys, as a screenwriter. You have this feeling that in a screenplay, you're like novelizing. You're telling people. You can't tell people. If you're novelizing and telling people in a screenplay, I say it all the time. If you're a screenwriter or a budding writer, they take that first page. They read the first page. Trash. I'm not. It's not hyperbole. This is the worst piece of garbage crap writing. And I said that about episode 4. Episode 5 bested episode 4. Guys, this is freaking... And so Danny, be nice. I am being nice. I am held back right now. I am held back by the fact that we are live broadcasting to people. And YouTube doesn't want too much swear words in it. Yeah. So I am... And people, you know, I know people say some of the things that I say, it's like, you know what, Danny, you're gonna be blackballed. I was like, fuck, I'm already fucking blackballed from Hollywood. You think they're gonna hire some guy that writes stories that bring real emotional content? People ask you as a writer, you know, as a screenwriter, they ask you, well, put some more, you know, can you put a chick in it and make her gay? Fuck. It's like Starfleet Academy. They put like 15 guys and chicks in it and made them gay. There's another gay. You want to see it? All right, I'll show you. Let me pull it up. What's the guy's name? Oh man, I don't even want. There he is. That's the one. There. This is a budding relationship, guys. This is a budding relationship. This is... Are you heterophobic? Kurtzman, Alex Kurtzman. That's what I always tell people. Danny, are you homophobic? No, I'm not scared of men. Are you heterophobic? Does the thought or the idea of a man and a woman, which is basically how you were created, I don't want to give you some big information here, but your daddy put his thingy into your mommy, and that's how you came. Now, I don't care if someone is gay. I don't need to know what they do in bed. I don't. No one who's watching Star Trek freaking cares. This shit is put into the show with a purpose. As a screenwriter, I would never put this shit in. The only reason you put in a hetero relationship is because it has a reason or a purpose for the story. Maybe your third act has everything to do with the protagonist dying. The male dies and the female dies. And so you want to gin up that feeling that when they pass, you're like, oh my God, I thought they were going to live happily ever after. And now one sacrifices their life for the other. But they don't do that with the gay stuff. They just put it in. They just like, I got one. There's one more. Is this? Oh yeah. They're at the bar. Oh man. Come on. Heterophobic. Are you heterophobic? Alex Kurtzman. I'll tell you what. You know what? You're a gutless son of a gun. I know I shouldn't have used the word gun. I know. Because it alludes to James Gunn. I know. Superman, there's stuff we got to talk about Superman. That's going to be on Saturday night. Superman, James Gunn, Poprageous Live at Saturday. Are you heterophobic? Have you ever asked yourself, I want you guys to go to the mirror, look at yourself and go, am I heterophobic? I don't know. Fuck. This whole show is heterophobic. But GLAAD, GLAAD, with an iron fist, they take some of these shows and some of these people, and these people are so freaking scared of these freaking activists. Activists need to activate. I don't care what you do. How come there's not enough furry there should be more furry representation in some of these shows. Not gay I want more furry representation. Episode 6 of Starfleet Academy had better have some furry representation. What's going on here? Don't do that. Don't do that. Don't do that. No. I want some furry representation. We got the feet people. The feet people are really happy. The feet people are really freaking happy with so this Commander Ake, 3 times, she just walks into a room and just plops. She just plops, right? She just plops right down. Right there. Fuck me. Where is it? No, that's not. Oh, there. No. At the stage. Yeah. There she is. Oh, I gotta take me out. Put me on the side there. No. Oh, damn it. But you see her lying there? Shit. She's lying there. You see her head. She's lying on the couch. She just walks in. I think it's an elevator. I don't even know what this is. She just walks in and she lies down and you're like, what? This is the show. This is episode 5. This is the show that we're watching. We watched a show about a photonic hologram. And the one guy, I know you're thinking, dead air. No, it wasn't dead air. Dead air is thinking time. You think about that. So, Darum, where is he? There he is. Oh, fuck, he's an ugly motherfucker. There he is. So that's Darren, right? He's our fish scale guy, half fish, half whatever. I don't know what he is. He's gay, right? Everyone's after Gaydon, Jenny Den. Everyone, like, we got the one guy from the War College, right? The Caucasian guy. They're at the bar twice. Honestly, I don't need to know what you do in bed. I don't fucking need to know. If you can't tell me a story, if you don't have the capability to tell me a story, that the only thing that you can do is just keep stuffing gay stuff in there. Are you heterophobic? I see straight people. I see straight people. Shh. Fuck, they scare me. Hetero people scare me. So he's 17 years old. Are you looking at the graphic? He's 17 years old. That's the star date. No one understands the star date. They still use that. Species is Kionian. He's a cadet. He doesn't look 17. He looks more like late 20s. I'm just going to burst your bubble. He does look like late 20s. Major in science. But of course, what he looks like, are they shapeshifters? But so they have a lot of potassium in them. So he had a little thingy with bananas. And what happened? Oh my God, guys. I gotta move me. There you go. He had bananas and he threw up sparkles. He threw up sparkles. That is him throwing up sparkles. Holy shit. I watched this twice. That's him throwing up sparkles. He literally had a piece of and he was all tough. He was like, yeah, you see. And Sam was like, yeah, we're going to go, Sam. Well, but Sam knew that because his body creates so much potassium, having some banana, the second he has it, he's going to be throwing up sparkles. That's him. Same guy. But he ended up throwing sparkles. So we don't know, we don't know who's gonna. He's gay. He's gay. Mike says precisely. Are you scared? Are you scared of straight people? Are you heterophobic? Have you ever asked yourself? You don't like watching gay scenes on TV? Are you heterophobic? Are you scared of straight people? I want to tell you my secret. I'm ready to tell you my secret. I see straight people. I see straight people. I am Slavic. I am Slavic, and I am a slave. I am Slavic. The word slave comes from my people. Let me reiterate that. The word slave, S-L-A-V-E, comes from my people. I was born in Brno, Czech Republic. Left when I was a few months old, landed on the shores of Vancouver when I was 9 months old. I don't remember. But I do have my birth certificate. I don't even read the language. But the word slave was from my people, the Slavic people. So what should have been, the holograms should not have been Sam, it should have been some Slavic person. If you're going to do these undertones of slavery, it should have been a Slavic person because the Slavs were slaves for 1,200 years. Bewitched. So that's the thing about slavery. And again, I'll say it again. I think I said it 3 or 4 times. I'm repeating myself. The most expensive policing action in the history of the world is the British blockade of Africa to get rid of slavery. It lasted for 120 years. They spent so much freaking money. The British spent so much money on the most expensive policing action in the history of the world. Google it, learn about it, understand it. Because there's still 250 million slaves in Africa, Asia, and the Middle East. That's where slavery is still, it's alive and well. Not in the Western world. That shit went away a long time ago. Let's move on. I said my piece. The fact is, that's what episode 5 is about. I mean, don't fool yourself. It's 4, and then you have the forced LGBTQ every freaking episode. Can you not write a fucking episode? You can't write one episode without are you heterophobic? Ask yourself, Kurtzman, you dumbass. Kurtzman, you're a dumbass. How did you get kids? You had heterosex? Did you really? Kurtzman, you're freaking dumb. Do you not realize you've taken this franchise and annihilated it since 2009? You're the purveyor of the destruction of this entire Star Trek franchise. Congratulations. Do you not see it? You dumbass. You're as stupid as the day is long. You really are. And I say it with a smile. I do. So if we keep going, who is Sisko, right? Who is this guy Sisko? Where are we here? Sisko, Commander Sisko. Well, I'm glad you guys asked. I'm glad you asked because now even people that watch Deep Space Nine, they are not going to look. I tried to watch the final episode. It's a two-parter of Deep Space Nine with Commander Sisko. It's not. It was a pretty boring finale. It really was. Odo disappears into the lake of squishy people, and all this other stuff. Bajorian, he's gonna go the whole Bajorian. No, I don't want that. I want to share my screen, and I want to do. Where was this? Who are the Bajorians? Who is Sam? Hey. Where is? Oh man. Okay, you're gonna do this to me. I gotta find the screen here. Who is Sam? Bajorians. Oh, that's probably what I did. Okay, so who is Benjamin? I just have to type it back up. Did I spell it wrong? AI mode, please. Okay, so there we go. Let me share this with you, and then so the whole idea is, who is this Benjamin Sisko? No one knows. No one cares. How many people do you really think cares about Benjamin Sisko? They didn't even use his face. Did you notice that? They didn't even use Sisko's face. Did the actor say, "Oh no, I don't want. I'll have a little monologue at the end." But I really don't want my face. I don't want my face in this thing. Is that big enough? I think I make it. Can I make it bigger? I don't know if that's too big. How do we? Oh, that's pretty good. That's pretty good. Okay, so who is Benjamin Sisko? Starfleet Academy lore. In the lore of Star Trek universe, Benjamin Sisko is a legendary, and he's not a Picard. He's not a Kirk, but he's below them, just below them. In the 32nd century series of Star Trek Starfleet Academy, he is a historical conundrum whose fate remains an unsolved mystery for students and historians. I mean, even the whole Benjamin Sisko thing is freaking stupid. This was a stupid, the whole story is stupid. It's like you're literally taking pieces that don't really fit and you're shoving them together just to make them fit. So we were talking about the unsolved mystery. Over 800 years after the events of Deep Space Nine, Starfleet has no record of Sisko ever returning from the Celestial Temple. He is officially considered missing in action, and I'm sure there's billions of people over history that have been missing in action. And his life is taught in courses like Confronting the Unexplainable. Did you guys see? So the teacher tells Sam, there's a Sisko Hall of Fame or whatever they call it. But you can access it. Don't worry, you can access it. You have teleportation. And this is 800 years after Star Trek. You got to think the teleport technology would be that much better, right? 800 years of developing teleporter technology. It'd be like, people would probably have like little things on their wrist. We'd be like, oh, where was that? The address? And you like a little Uber watch. It says Uber on it, and you just like you teleport. You go from San Francisco, but really you had to go online. I mean, the nonsense, the stupidity of these people. They know nothing about science fiction. They're about as dumb as the day is long, and that's what makes it scary. Academy, the holographic cadet named Sam becomes obsessed. She does. Was solving the mystery of Sisko's fate using recovered logs, relics, and his son Jake's autobiographical book. She doesn't uncover everything. She has the cooking scene. She makes gumbo. Are you kidding me? She has to make gumbo. They're going up the stairs, and that teacher just happens to have a tomato in her hand. And they have the speech, well, you know, Commander Sisko loved his gumbo so much that he grew his own tomatoes in his room, and then he took those tomatoes and cut them up fresh and made gumbo with it. That's literally, and then Sam makes gumbo for everybody. Spicy gumbo. I mean, the worst actor is that guy, the Klingon guy. The Klingon guy is such a bad actor. The acting is so bad. It is so bad. Sisko studied into. Oh, we don't really care about what Sisko did. Like what? I thought we were getting more of the. So anyway, he sacrificed himself with the prophets, so that he kind of becomes this an emissary. He becomes like a semi deity. I don't know what it is. But he goes missing, but he is like the first emissary, right? That's the idea. That's where this whole Sisko thing kind of came in. And they're trying to milk the cow, right? They're trying to milk the whole thing. Go grab the cow's teats. Go grab the cow's teats and start milking that motherfucker. That's what that is. Milk those cow's teats. I would love to be in the writer's room of this episode 5 writing. I don't know how many writers were in there. You guys got any ideas? I got nothing. What about you? I got nothing. Anyone else got an idea for a Sam story for episode? I got nothing. No one's gotten anything. Everyone just standing. Everyone in the writer's room, episode 5, when it starts off. Okay, guys, we got episode 5. This is a Sam story. This is a story about a holographic, a photonic holograph, and everyone's sitting there like this. I got nothing on this one. Well, why don't we do something with Benjamin Sisko, because he was black too. Oh, so that would connect Benjamin Sisko with Sam. Oh, his son was black too. And that would connect everything with the slavery. Oh, that's perfect. But how do we get Benjamin Sisko all involved? I know. He's like a god. Can we just keep. They probably had like a case of wine. The drunker we get, guys, the better the story gets. Come on, keep drinking. The drunker we get, the better the story. If that's the case, put me in that writer's room because you want put some red wine in there? You want me to get drunk and start writing? Make it a team project. Oi, mighty, make it a team project. That's my pirate impression. If I was Captain Jack Sparrow, I'm Richie. I've done a little bit of acting. I have. I mean, I'm not being an actor, guys. Being an actor, you know what it's all about? It's about not being scared to deform your face and act like an idiot in front of people. That's what an actor is. If you're embarrassed about not being you and being like something totally different, you're not going to be a good actor. But if you can't do this, IIT, on live television, you'll never do it in front of the camera when Christopher Nolan is filming ya. Right there, that could get me a part. Someone watches that on the live repeat, my agent will call me, Danny. Yeah, no, it's they want you to play Jack Sparrow in the new. Oh, really? Okay, I saw what they did. I saw what they did to Johnny Depp. Maybe I'll pass. Right? We lost. You realize that, right? We lost one of the great actors. You want to talk about other Disney crimes? Quote. Look, I don't want their lawyers coming after me. I'm not accusing Disney of a specific crime. It's a freaking metaphor, you dumbasses. It's a metaphor. We lost Johnny Depp because of Disney. Why did we lose Johnny Depp because of Disney? Because they bought into the bullshit. Women are always right? Believe all women. Believe all women. Believe them at all times. Women are not capable of lying. Believe all women. And Johnny Depp, at the worst frickin' time, was accused of shit he didn't do by an opportunistic. If you watch the trial, you know what I'm talking about. And Disney just believed her. Just believed, what's her name? Yeah, just believed her. Just don't. Believe all women. She said it, so it must be true. And Johnny Depp made a fucking mockery of the whole thing. But what we lost Johnny Depp permanently from movies. Who knows what movies we've lost, right? Who knows? I don't think another Pirates of the Caribbean from Johnny Depp would have been particularly good. I didn't like the last one, the fifth one. It was, Gore Verbinski, what was his name? Who did the first three? You can tell when the main guy who did such great work leaves and you get kind of hacks coming in. I remember they were trying to do a female Jack Sparrow. Remember that one? In Disney's I'm smart. My name is Disney. Maybe we make it a girl. Oh yeah. But we lost Johnny Depp because of the whole bullshit to the Me Too movement. We lost Johnny Depp forever. Yes, he's a musician, yeah, but we could have had some great movies from Johnny. We could have had great movies. That is a matter of fact. So, moving right along, episode 5, Starfleet Academy. Oh, motherfuckers! Like this. You know what? Most people poop out. Most people will poop better TV shows than these people wrote and filmed. Most people can poop out a better TV show. Honey, what are you doing? I'm pooping out a TV show. I think I might be able to get this in with Paramount. I think Alex Kurtzman might take this piece of poop I just laid and. I think it's better than episode 5. It's like the South Park when Randy poops the big poop and Bono turns out to be the biggest. Bono himself is the biggest poop. Remember you guys see that? Oh fuck, South Park. I gotta give it to South Park. I want to hear it. That was good TV. Ask yourself, what is good TV? Thank you. Bono was a big piece of poop. But Bono has just found capitalism, right? He just found capitalism. Wow. Are you finished with your left-wing Marxist bullshit, Bono? I'm worth $1 billion. I don't need the capitalism anymore. I'm worth $1 billion. I'm worth $1 billion.
Aye, matey. I'm the new Jack Sparrow. You come aboard my ship.
It's not bad. Right? It's not bad pirate shit. It's not bad. I'm a pirate. Oh, we got more show. Don't worry, we got more show. Sit down. We got more show. Sam. Photonic hologram. Give it up for Sam. Give it up. Yeah, that's enough. Okay. Studio audience, please. Can a hologram be gay? That's the question. Can a hologram be gay? Can a hologram be heterophobic? Yes, it can. We'll probably find out in later episodes where Sam will probably become romantically involved with Sisko's son. Because he's basically hologram, right? He's hologram. Can holograms have sex? But that's heterosex. We don't want heterosex in Starfleet Academy, guys. We don't. We want pure gay. We want one-on-one gay sex. We want the gay stuff. On the gay meter, let's say there's a gay meter. I'm at the gay meter. Every episode from here on in, I'm going to do the gay tag. I'm going to do a gay meter. Look, and I don't care if you're gay or not. I don't. Do what you want in bed. I don't fucking care. I don't. But I do reserve the right to decide and make, determinations outside of your bedroom, okay? So if you're gay, I don't care what happens in your bedroom. Outside of your bedroom, it's fertile ground, motherfucker. It's fertile ground. Because I don't want to know what you do in your bedroom. I don't ask my friends, hey, what'd you guys do last night when you went to bed? Did you what's your favorite style? Do you like get in there? Do you want to? You guys like get handcuffs? You get like furry action? You guys like furries? Like, what do you guys do? It's a fair question. I don't care. I don't care about heterosex. I don't freaking care what anyone does. I don't need to know. The GLAAD glad people. Take your shit and shove it. We don't need it in stories. We don't need that shit in stories. I don't even like hetero stuff in stories. I've never been into like the, PORN stuff. Never watched it. Ironically, I've had girlfriends that have been hooked on it. They've had freaking VHS collections. I've had girls love that stuff. I don't need it. I used to like Playboy. The girls in the bikinis. I just need some imagination. Give me a good-looking girl in a bikini. I'm good. Hey, Cellophane Heart. Hey, he's in the house. Yo, bro. Mike, well, in Discovery, they had their computer have emotions and get transferred into a gay body. Oh, fuck. I'm gone. I'm out of here. Good night, guys. Good night. I'm out of here. Just kidding. Or trans. Okay. Am I allowed to say that word? Trans testicle? Could I say that word? Did you see there was a tranny waiter in episode 5? Did you see the tranny waiter? Oh, I got a picture. Did you see the tranny waiter? I actually wasn't expecting to spend this much time on the gay trannies. I wasn't. It's not even in my note. It's in there a bit in my notes. Gumbo tomatoes. I got the bad attempts at comedy, the nightclub scene. When Sam starts the fight, I got all that stuff. But we got the tranny. I got a picture of the tranny. Oh, do I? I'm sure I did. It's Sam. Oh yeah, we gotta do the Sam part. Shit. Well, where's the tranny? Oh, okay. Well, let me. Okay. Jeez. You guys know the waitress, waiter, wait. My pronouns are it and that. I am an it and a that. Where is Danny? Oh, it is over there. Don't say he. I get offended. I am an it. Did I not do? Oh, did I not? Oh, that reminds me of something else. Oh, I did the side. Okay, I got all these pictures for Saturday night. Because with the Saturday night show, I'm going. Okay, I'll do this one. I only got her on this. Got her, him. I don't know what the tranny's pronouns are. Guys, I'm sorry. I don't know what the tranny's pronouns are. See, that's the side profile of the tranny. Tranny. Right? Now that is the gay. See, now, have you seen the lifts that this Klingon guy is wearing? He's got like 5-inch lifts. He's got 5-inch lifts. I am 5'9". I wear my tall shoes. I'm 5'10.5". This guy, he's got 5-inch heels. He's got 5-inch heels. The big booties, the big ass booties. Not even Tom Cruise wears them. But you see the trans right in the middle there. But he she shit. I'm gonna get if the pronoun police. If you see people walk in and I get handcuffed, it's the pronoun police. I'm getting arrested for misappropriating he, she, it, they, that. I'll take the charges. I'm sorry, man. All this crap forcing me to say shit I don't want to say. Fuck you. You know what? If it hurts you, I'm sorry that you're such a flower. We all get called words. We all get called. You know what? How am I supposed to know what you want to be called? Are you a guy or a girl? Like, I want to. Who cares? Who cares? Just tell a great story. Can we just not tell? Can we tell a great story? JG. Oh damn. Oh fuck. Oh no. What? JG, that hair and beard. Oh, thank you. Look, I am quite proud of my Chuck Norris-esque. I was a kickboxer for 8 years, so I fucking throw down. You get your ass in the ring, JG, I turned you into fucking melted sausage. Melted sausage. Even with 16-ounce gloves, I'd probably turn you into a puree, with your little, Oh no! He blocked me! I've been blocked by the great JG? Okay. I will not sleep. I will not sleep for months. Guys, JG blocked me. This is where it starts. This is where it starts. It all starts from here. It's been told the Benjamin Sisko, the legend of the Benjamin Sisko has. Thank you. The legend of the Benjamin Sisko says that if JG blocks you on a live stream, you're fucked. You're fucked. I never. Stupid is what stupid does. I don't know. I just. Life has become biblical prophecy in real time. Well, I know Cellophane. I know you got a little bit about biblical prophecy in you. I'm an agnostic. So I'm a science guy. I'm a science guy. But if someone is religious, I got a lot of religious friends, right? I write, look, I some of my best screenplays are horror screenplays. I love demonic biblical horror. One of my best screenplays actually starts with one of the great sermons from the Bible, which I won't say. I won't give too much away from my screenplays because, we might be working on one or two. I just say we might be working on one or two. Bringing it up independently. It is called The Sicken. It's called The Sicken. If you Google my name, Danny Alex, screenwriter, you'll see a bunch of you'll probably see a bunch of, 5, 6, 7, 8. I don't know how many screenplays I got up there. You're doing something right, my friend. I know when I'm getting blocked by the JGs of the world, I'm making an impact. I think he was heterophobic. Can I say that? Was JG heterophobic? Was he scared of he sees straight people? I wake up and I see straight people. Fucking scary. Scary. I couldn't even tell what he was talking about. Yeah, I know. It's kind of confusing, right? But even as the host, you want to be careful. You don't want to go out there and actually, my intention, I don't have no intention to offend anybody. I don't. Look, if you're gay or you're hetero and you get offended by what I say, well, it's your fucking problem. Come at me with a joke or two. If we were sitting there having chicken wings and beer, and I'm telling gay jokes, hetero jokes, this joke, and you're just offended by a small section of jokes that I'm saying, well, fuck. Go sit at the table over there then. Comedy is meant to offend. It's meant to offend you. How pathetic that he announced it like a single person alive cares about their opinion. It's true. It is true. Oh, man. But you know what? I've come to the realization when you go live on YouTube, and guys, it's a real thing. It's a real thing. You go live on YouTube, especially being if you're a screenwriter and you're writing shit and you need some acceptance from the people I've realized that me and the studios don't look eye to eye. I've had people try and option my shit. I've you know what? No, I'm not going to do it. I don't need the money that bad, bro. Not that bad. Am I blackballed from Hollywood? Yeah. But the people that I'm blackballed from, I don't give a shit. Oh no, the people of Starfleet Academy will never hire me. Oh, okay. Oh, wow. I won't get a job at Starfleet. Alex Kurtzman won't hire me? Wait. Are you telling me that Alex Kurtzman will not hire me? Are you trying to It's about the mind. It's about the mind, my friends. So Sam, I'm sure she's a gay hologram. I'm 100% sure she is a gay hologram. Not that this show is about gay today. It's not, but maybe it is. And if you're gay, you're more than welcome to hang out because, damn it, everyone's gay in Hollywood once in a while. Lance, what the fuck did I just hear, Lance? There she is. That's our Sam. The show is called Series Acclamation Mill? Is that how you pronounce it? M-I-L? Mill? But that is our protagonist for this series. Look, a protagonist, I guess if you say the protagonist has a mission, but normally a protagonist also has an antagonist. So you have to ask yourself, who is the antagonist in this episode? Who was actively trying to stop the protagonist from achieving the goals set out in the movie? There's no antagonist. That's the problem with the story. That's the crazy thing about this entire episode. There is no antagonist who is actively working to subvert the actions, the desire. And the antagonist is there to make life worse, to make life hell, to make you think, how in the hell is this protagonist, the person that somehow they made us care for in a few well-crafted scenes, how are they going to defeat the antagonist? Who the fuck is the antagonist? Well, if you're going to go out there and be technical about it, it's herself, because she's trying to solve a mystery. So it's herself. But there's no person who was actively trying to thwart her. This is what makes this episode so absolutely boring. This is a Razzie Award level. This is this is, right? This is as bad as it gets. But Sam, where's my notes? Oh, Sam. I mean, she is. So she goes all over this. She's making gumbo. She wants to. She wants to be an emissary, and then the lords of the holographic, because the photonic holograms were used as slaves by the organics. They were slaves, Slavs. They were Slavic people, right? They were Slavic. A slave means you're. Google it. Where does the word slave come from? It comes from the Slavic people. I was actually born in the Czech Republic. I am Slavic. That's my word. It's my people. Stop culturally misappropriating my frickin' word, okay? Make up your own fucking word. But slave belongs to the Slavs. JG blocked me. Guys, JG blocked me. Where is he? JG. There he is. Blocked. One word. That's screenwriting, guys. Blocked. I didn't know I was trying to get a hold of you. What the fuck? Why do you even block me? What, okay, am I gonna text you? Like what? Am I gonna message you? The only person that needs to block. Should I block him? Do I block him too? What do I do? He blocked me. Do I fucking block him back? In freaking Discovery, their ship's computer develops emotions, and you had to ask if it was okay if the computer could process their request. I did hear about that. Do you remember what episode and season that was? Where did that come in, Mike? Do you remember? I was gonna start watching Discovery since Tuesday. I never got it. I had some. I got to move my entire studio by the end of the month. I need a bigger place. Seriously, yeah. Mr. Cellophane knows about it. What I did, do I block JG though? Do I block him? He blocked me. Do I fucking block him back? Because I think he's heterophobic. Guys, he's heterophobic. He's insulting. He's heterophobic. Do I block someone who is sexually prejudiced like that? No. We want these fuckers to come back. That's what we want. Come on back, JG. You're always welcome. You are always welcome. You'll unblock me. Believe me, you'll unblock me. Why? Because I'm fucking lovable. Not in the way you're thinking. Yeah, everyone is gay in Hollywood once in a while, but I fucking moved out of Hollywood 8 months ago. I have friends that are gay. I am not. I've never. I don't. That's one of the things. The Orville. The Orville had some stuff that was like, oh, jeez, right? You guys watch the Orville? They had some episodes that were like, oh, fuck, jeez, right? They use the race of the guy's race, and they used it to make the big thing about females and this and that and yada yada. Right? The Orville did the same thing. Can go either way. I know. Yeah. He obviously doesn't like you, so better to be safe and block him back. He might try to hate on you. I know. But I think that there is some fun. Look, I don't want to silence people. If you don't like what I'm saying, then speak up. If you're using derogatory words, okay, it's time to block. But if you don't like what I'm saying, I want to hear why you don't like what I'm saying. JG, you're always welcome back. What is concerning to me is that you're so scared to even like you speak in such simplicities. Tell me why you're upset. What did I say that? Because I wasn't wholeheartedly left-wing activist. Every gay and tranny and Me Too movement that needs to take precedent above everything else. Fuck you. Come on. And I mean that as like, when I say the F-bomb, it's like when you're having beer and chicken wings. Like, come on, fuck you. You got to be smarter than that. Maybe you're not. Maybe you're dumb. Maybe you're dumb. Maybe you're heterophobic. You could be heterophobic. So Sam, so the whole thing, and this is a ridiculous character. So I want to spend a little bit about Sam, and then we're getting into our last segment called God Help Us. God help us. Now, I am not, like I said, I am not a religious man. I am agnostic. I take nothing away from those people who do keep religion as part of their core belief system. That's fine. I accept everybody, man. I do. Beliefs are no reason why not to be friends with somebody. We're friends with someone just because of, we might share some things we agree on, and there's some other things that we disagree on. That's what every friends do. And I'm okay with that. I'm okay with JG coming back and, well, actually, I wanted to come back and call me a few names. It's kind of funny. It's kind of like you're like a 6-year-old kid. They're sitting there pointing up. You're a dumb, stupid, dummy boy. It's like, okay, I'm not gonna block him. Like, you're stupid. All right, well, my daddy is bigger than your daddy, or he's tougher. Maybe he's not bigger. My dad is Chuck Norris. My fucking dad is Chuck Norris. Okay. That's what I'm talking about. So Sam is a holographic, photonic. Please, guys, correct me if I use the wrong terminology. A photonic hologram. I do have. I do have some stuff set and ready to go. Okay, I'm not going to stop that screen because I do want to take. Who is Sam? Is this the right? Okay, I could do this one. Share this tab instead, and let's put this baby up. Add to stage. Come on, let's get it on. Yeah, that's not going to work. That'll work. So. Oh, come on. God, Windows, I tell you, Windows is a pain in the ass sometimes, isn't it? So Sam, does she have a last name? I don't think she does. It's Sam. It's a photonic being. Photonic as in photons, right? Photons means, it's a particle of light, which is actually not a particle. As a particle, it has no mass, which is why it can travel at the speed of light. Only things that have zero mass. If it has zero mass, you will travel by default at the speed of light. If you have zero mass, doesn't matter what you are. If you were zero mass as a human being, you would travel at the speed of light. Any sort of mass whatsoever immediately precludes you to never even coming close to the speed of light. Even the tiniest of Planck length mass objects will take infinite energy to move at the speed of light. As a matter of fact, I got a science channel called Dimension Zero. If you guys like science, I just released a video, Star Wars versus Star Trek. Who would win? If Star Wars went to war with Star Trek, or Star Trek went to war with Star Wars, either way, who would win? I just did a video on that on my other channel, Dimension Zero. So she is a photonic hologram. They're all 17. None of these people look 17, right? They all look 28, 29. But I gotta show this. If you're 17 years old, are you serious? If you're 17 years old, this is the way it starts. If you're 17 years old, is this the way you write? That's a freaking 4-year-old, you stupid idiot. A story about me. That is a writing. You're 17 and that's your writing. You must be from California. You must have been in the California education system. Sam's mission. She serves as an emissary for the Kaskians. You cannot write a Q without a U. Casquinians. Tasked with learning about organics to help her reclusive people decide if the Federation can be trusted because of years of slavery. Yes, that's what the episode is about. It's about slavery and gayness. Personality, often described as a newborn or a breath of fresh. Oh, fuck, a breath of fresh air. Could you imagine her being at your house? You're having a get together and she's at your house. Who invited the frickin' hologram? Holy jeez. Who would? She experiences the world with childlike wonder and no preconceived baggage. She is the baggage. What the fuck are you talking? She literally is the baggage. She is part of the Academy's operations track. It's the operations track. Notable story arcs. Yeah, there's story arcs in Starfleet Academy. There's actually story arcs. That's what at least, hey, that's what Google says. The DS9 connection in the episode series assimilation mill. Sorry, acclamation. I was like, wait a sec. That's not what I said. I thought that's the first time I said it. I was thinking Borg. Because in Star Trek versus Star Wars, at the very end, I make that comparison that I think Star Wars, the Star Wars Empire, would obliterate the Borg. Obliterate. You want to take the Death Star or Darth Vader's ship or that big 40-mile long wide ship? You want to take some of these freaking... The Borg would be wiped. All they would need is a piece of toilet paper, and the Empire would wipe their butts with the Borg. Now, I do think if Star Trek, if they had an extra 1,000 years, the way they produce their technology would probably be so advanced. It would even with all the TIE fighters and everything like that, it would overcome. Star Trek would eventually overcome with technology because their captains are better than their commanders of the destroyers, the battle destroyers. But it's I just spent 4 days in Star Trek, Star Wars land, so my mind is still anyway. That's where Borg came from. This journey leads to a significant passing of the torch. I love it when torches are passed. A moment where she is validated as an emissary for her own people. I don't think she was validated. She just walked in and said, "Hey, motherfucker, I'm the emissary. You got a problem with that? Go talk to JG3678. Unique abilities. As a hologram, she can fly faster than a speeding bullet. She can leap higher than... Oh, no, wait. That's a different character, isn't it? Sorry, it is a different character. That's... On Saturday, we'll talk about James Gunn's Superman. We got some stuff, though. We got James Gunn, the Gunverse. The Gunverse, right? Oh, James. As a hologram... what's his name? I'll talk Saturday about it. She can interface directly with computers via basic contact and is permeable to laser fire and Academy sports like Calica. That's quite the power. She cannot be transported. Transport phasers will not transport her. So she might be an Avenger. This power right here. You know how, remember when Deadpool walked into what's-his-face's, Jon Favreau's office? He said, I want to be an Avenger. Is there someone else I should be talking to? Because aren't you the limo driver? No, I'm the guy. That was a fucking funny scene. They should have a picture of Sam up there. Well, how did she become an Avenger? Well, because she is impervious. I think they're looking for the word impervious, aren't they? Impervious to phaser fire in Academy sports like Calica. Okay, that helps. That would help. Her and Ironheart. Her and Ironheart could be a great freaking team. So that is Sam. Okay, guys, are there any questions about Sam? Are there any questions? Anyone with their hand up? Is she gay? Not that we know of, but she probably will eventually. She will eventually turn out to be a gay hologram. Yes. Yes. We think that based on all knowledge that we know that, yes, Sam will eventually become a gay hologram. 800 years in the future, you'd think instead of photons, they would be using particle synthesis tech as the hologram. I mean, way more advanced than holotech, and they touched on this in the Voyager twice. I would think. I mean, yes, I can't argue with that. You would just think that the hologram. I mean, look, holograms came. When did the hologram technology come? That came in the 80s, right? I mean, it's progressed since then, but it's not really. You want sentient holograms? I don't think it's going to come from photonic holograms, but it's some sort of a quantum particle synthesis tech hologram. I mean, my understanding of like physics, and if something is going to like glow or become sentient, consciousness. I mean, the whole idea is beyond. It's like you have to buy the idea of dilithium crystals for warp drives to exist. You have to buy the idea of negative energy existing, negative matter. Mr. Selenfane says human juices. Good point. Yes. With replicator tech, it makes little sense. They have photonic bodies. Well, and of course, it makes no sense. A photonic body, consciousness in light. I mean, the whole thing is kind of like. And there's some people who say, "Well, we don't know what we don't know." So maybe in the 34th century that they've done. Come on, bro. Okay. Where the hologram can interact with where they're being projected, like drinking a cup of coffee as a projection, like in the episode Think Tank in Voyager. Not so much consciousness, but the ability of the holo projection to interact with the real world. But to interact with the real world, because the real world is conscious, an entity is going to have to, it's like talking to ChatGPT. It doesn't understand human nuance or to interact. Well, I mean, that's the idea. So AI, right? So the idea of AI. So there's a lot of these tests that have been done where you do artificial neurons, right? And there have been actual tests where they logarithmically increase the amount of neurons, artificial neurons, right? Within a system, within a closed system, a closed structure, and they logarithmically increase the amount of neurons. They have actually got to the point where they have synthesized consciousness. Now, our computers aren't strong enough yet. They're getting there. But this is the whole idea behind the simulation theory, right? The idea that we are simulations. Even Neil deGrasse Tyson. If Neil deGrasse Tyson is bought into a small percentage, if there is a 0.0000001% chance that we are a computer simulation, you have to be agnostic. You cannot be atheist. If there's even a small chance that our creator was some sort of a computer programmer. Look, James Gates, the astrophysicist James Gates, he found error correcting codes within the fabric of space-time, right? When he was researching, I forgot what the name, but he found error correcting codes in the fabric of the universe. The same error correcting codes we use in computers. Same kind. I did a video on it. James Gates. He's a theoretical astrophysicist. You can't say theoretical. He is a bona fide astrophysicist. So Sam, Sam. So she gets so they take her, right? She's trying to understand organics. So they take her to the bar, right? They take her to the bar, because Benjamin Sisko was there once. This is a bar where I think Benjamin Sisko once, and that's where like the Klingon Gaiden, gets together with the white guy. They're gonna humpy before the season's over. There's gonna be love. Love is in the air. They are going to get together. There's a lot of gay stuff going on. A lot of gay stuff. I didn't say anything. Did I offend? Did I offend? What did I offend? Did I offend JG? Fuck is JG? Did JG leave? Is he back? He's probably listening. He's still listening. He's like taking notes. Yeah, this motherfucker. Yeah, this guy. Yeah, I know this guy. I know these guys. I know these kind of guys. You want to see my pirate impression again? I'll do my pirate impression. We had the Bajorian backstory with the children's books. Everything was a children's book. We had the children's digital book that she opened. Then we had the book. Oh my God. That teacher passes this book. Did I put a picture of that in there? She passes. It's supposed to be wrapped up in some protective, but what they did is they used a dishcloth. It's basically wrapped in a dishcloth. I thought I got one image of that. Oh, there's all these images. I didn't get a chance to do them all because literally down to the last seconds. Shit, I didn't. So basically it's this old dirty cloth that they wrap this ancient book in. You're like, that's a dish rag. You literally write okay. I don't, okay. They probably realized they had this book and they said, can we wrap it in something? Oh, I got a dish rag. Okay, let's wrap it in that. And I can look at I'm just looking at some of the images that I took from oh my God. You want to talk about diversity? In the beginning, in the first 3 minutes, they go through this diversity walk. It's like the gauntlet of diversity. If you gotta work this hard, to think or feel that your show is diverse, like that is a lot of effort, right? That's a lot of effort to ensure diversity. That is some serious diversity. Oh, the Federation is female. Tell you, man, the Federation is female. Oh, it's totally female. That Federation is female. It's full on female. Yeah. Men need not apply, right? Men need not apply. Okay. Do I have one more? I think I might have one more. Just for fun shits and giggles. Come on, man. Come on. Oh, yeah. What's that one? And I took these right from the... there we go. Yeah, that's another. Oh, yeah. So this is another one. Like the Federation is female. This is in the beginning when Sam is walking down the hall, down the thing, and she's like skipping a ba 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 la da da. She's smiling, whatever those things that Sam does. Look, it's kind of cute. I'm not gonna degrade a person because they're having if that's her personality, cool. I'll buy that. That's cool. But it's like batch after batch of the force is female equivalent. The Federation is female. So imagine this though. You've got all these girls. You got 5 girls together. Like there's estrogen in this TV show. It's a lot of it. And then can you imagine being cast as the one girl who has to wear the full-on face hood, right? That poor girl, right? He's right there at the top right, kind of by Tony Stark there. You imagine being cast for that. It's like, fuck. All the other girls get to have their face off, and I got to wear this full-on, the whole thing, my whole face. I got cast as the person with no FaceTime. Here, put this on. Really? That's me? Yeah, that's you. It's no bueno, senor. It's no bueno. Nope. And so Sam goes through this whole thing. She's trying to find... We're going to do more on Saturday night. Saturday night. Poprageous Live. It's Saturday night. Doing same-day reviews especially with a story this bad. The worse the stories get, the harder they are to kind of review, I think, in a way. But what do we got? Did I forget something with... I mean, there's no story, right? There's absolutely no story in this thing. It is just an absolute... I'm just going to tell you about this. This is literally the worst of the worst. I believe that episode 5 is worse than episode 4. We literally get to Gumbo in the search. Like, remember the search for Spock? This is like in search of Benjamin Sisko. Remember in Search for Spock when Spock died, and after he died, and the needs of the many outweigh the needs of the few. Oh, I'm gonna put myself back. Maybe I'll put myself back front and center. Then they went back and they searched for Spock because of the Genesis project. Yada yada. We know. If you haven't seen it, look, it's good. It's good movies, especially for the time. It's good movies. Those Star Treks, and especially if you like watching Leonard Nimoy, William Shatner. Oh, that's good stuff, guys. That is really good stuff. As a matter of fact, I think I might have to watch In Search of Spock. And a little bit of Discovery. So yeah, they're going up the stairs, and it's interestingly enough, the teacher happens to have a tomato in her hand. So where'd you get the tomato from? They're walking up the stairs. It's like, oh, okay. And so the whole thing is that Sisko's Creole cooking, he had a kitchen. And he used to, and Benjamin Sisko used to grow tomatoes in his cabin. And this is content? You had it. Okay. And then Sam makes the gumbo. And she brings the gumbo. If you guys got to watch that Klingon act. He is so bad. This was so bad. The acting in this was really bad. I mean, the attempts at comedy fall flat. There's the nightclub scene. You guys, where they all go to the nightclub because apparently Sisko was there, and then the war party people are there, War Command or whatever the frick their house is called. I mean, they got the two. It's funny because the two smallest people. You got that small little. Are they Romulans or Vulcans? I don't even know. I think they're Vulcans. They got the small Asian girl, and then behind there's like 4 or 5 bigger guys, right? You got the two smallest people right up front, and they just get there. Sam gives her a freaking right hook. I mean, it's not good style. It's like it's even worse than Rocky style, right? But she gives the right hook. And the fight starts as Caleb is like getting some action outside, right? He's outside. You don't believe me? You say, Danny, I don't believe there's heterosexual stuff going on in this movie. Oh, there's something else I gotta bring up about Sam before we get to God Help Us. God help, where is it? There it is. Oh, you want hetero? You want hetero? Oh, no, I don't want that. I want that one. Yeah. You want hetero? You got hetero. I'm ready to tell you my secret. I see straight people. That is a scene. You might say, Danny, you're fucking punking me. I'm not. That is a scene from episode 5. This is the only hetero shit you will get, okay? So all of you heterophobes, don't worry. It's the only hetero relationship in the whole thing. You got 7 gay ones. You got women scissoring. I mean, alien women scissoring. You got this and that. This is what you're looking at here, my friends. This is your hetero moment. What's a good song? What's a good song? What's a good hetero song? If I sing it, I'll probably get copyrighted, right? I've been waiting for a girl like you to come. That's probably, yeah, there, boom, copyright. That sounded exactly like Foreigner. They're going to just nail me on the copyright. Oh, jeez. I do have, which one did I go through that I got to show this? Oh, gee, there's so many. There's There's a few images that are. Oh, that's what it is. So guys, they have to. So okay, this is. Look, if Sam was white, you wouldn't have this going on. You wouldn't. This is just such stereotypical caricatures. What has to happen is there's got to be dancing, right? Because she's black, so there has to be dancing. So they have two dance scenes where they put her. She's got to be dancing, right? It's so stereotypical. They have no ideas beyond the basic. I love it. That's. It's simplistic. It's basic. It's rudimentary because she's black. Because she's black, so she's obviously going to dance. So we need her dance. It's like a Les Grossman thing. My name is Les Grossman. That was one of Tom Cruise's big thing with what's his name when he Tom Cruise developed Les Grossman, right? That was his thing because his suggestion was after he read the screenplay was that you need pressure coming down on the director. And that was where Ben Stiller said, "Well, okay, right then, you want to do him?" And then Tom Cruise said, "If I need to create the character. I need to develop the character. He needs to dance." And that's 100% Tom Cruise. But of course, because I think it's because it's a black slave thing for the show, she's got to dance, you know? They wouldn't do that. If I had a role, they wouldn't do that for me. Be like, I want to dance. You're Slavic. Yeah, I was a slave for 1,200 years. It's like, no, you weren't a slave. Your people were, okay? You acknowledge, thank you. Slave, Slavic. Slavics were the slaves. The Slavics were the original slaves. And if that bothers you, block me. Block me, motherfucker. Block me. So basically, she goes on to this whole thing. At the end of it, we get this. She's crying. It's really, you want to really get this stuff hitting home. Where's the crying scene? Oh, there it is. Oh, she's like, so you see the actress because Sisko's son. They're sitting there and they're trying to create this emotional moment at the very end. You're not feeling it. There's really no emotion, but the actress is like. You can see she's gritting her face, just trying to get and there's all these tears that come out. You're like, am I hearing the same thing that she's hearing? Because this character is crying like you were just told your like mother got killed or something. I mean. There are so many tears coming out. And it all feels forced. Any emotion from this TV show, it feels forced. All of it. It feels forced. It doesn't feel genuine because they cannot create the storylines to get to the point where you get the payoff of that emotional release. They have and that's just one of the things that are, when you're a bad writer, you cannot write emotion. You don't know how to get to that point, but you write the emotion in any way. And you're like, as the watcher, you're like, did I miss something? Did I fall asleep in like a 10-minute section that would have gave this scene reason to exist the way it's existing? It's all forced. Because they didn't develop anything throughout the entire episode. So it all comes across as non-organic. It comes as, you don't believe it. It's not, it's fake. It's contrived. That's what and so the end of the scene, you have Benjamin Sisko's son giving the speech. Oh, he would have loved. Oh, man. Explain to me who again this fucking Benjamin Sisko character is? Yeah, if you watch DS9, you know who it is. But 99% of the people watching this show do not know because there's not many people watching this show. I mean, let's be honest. There's not many people watching Starfleet Academy. Do you think they know who Commander Sisko is? I doubt it. I doubt it. So this is Sam's. This is last week we had Gaiden, Jenny Den, the gay Klingon, and today is the hologram. We've got a hologram character. I know. And this brings us to our last segment today, guys. It's called God Help Us. It's called this. The last segment on Poprageous Thursday Night Live is called God Help Us. This is TV. This is the state of TV. Now, there is some really good TV. If you guys have not watched Landman, you watch Landman. That is good freaking TV. It really is. Mobland is good TV. Still getting through The Expanse from almost 20 years ago. Fucking good TV. Good TV. There's some Stargate I got to revisit. I got to revisit some of the Stargate, but there is some good TV out there. Most of it comes from Taylor Sheridan, but there is some good TV out there. There's some. But the problem is, if you are a science fiction fan, like I am, like I said, I have a science channel called Dimension Zero. I am a hobbyist astrophysicist. I'm a screenwriter. I write science fiction. I write fantasy. I write horror. I grew up with Star Trek, like many of you, like many of us. We grew up with these franchises. We grew up with Star Trek. We grew up with Star Wars. We grew up with Marvel. We grew up with DC. We grew up with Doctor Who. We grew up with even what they've been bastardizing, Alien and Predator. Like these are Alien Earth. Oh my God. You know what? The first episode, you know what totally turned me off in the very first episode, and I couldn't watch anymore. The actors, the military guy, the military actors. Could you not put your actors through military training? That was the great thing about Aliens, is the actors actually, right? What was that Hispanic chick, right? She's got the big gun with that other big guy. She fucking rocked, right? I love her. Let's rock! I mean, just fucking great characters, right? Great characters. But they look military. They felt military. In Alien Earth, it's like, yeah, okay, you put actors in military stuff and you told them, like, be military. It looked so bad, and I hate that shit. It's a total turnoff right away. I can't take it. And also the idea of these kids being inside. So basically, I'm rooting for a 10-year-old. I'm rooting for a 10-year-old. I'm not connecting with these characters in Alien Earth. It is so important to have a protagonist that you connect with, whether it's Ripley and Alien, whether it's John Wick, the first John Wick, even the first Wonder Woman. Look, Gal Gadot is not a good actress. I don't think many people are going to argue with me whether she's a good actress. But there's something that worked with the first Wonder Woman. The second Wonder Woman 1984, you got to watch Wonder Woman 1984 just to understand what real shit movies are all about. Oh, I watched Mobland 2 days ago. Oh, you're fresh. You're fresh with the Mobland. Mobland is great TV. Anyone out there, you guys want a great show? You watch that show. You'll be hooked. Again, it's one of those shows where you're watching it. It's 11 o'clock at night. You just finished episode 3 and you want to watch another episode. You know you should go to sleep. You know you got to go to bed. You know you got to whatever it is. And all of a sudden it's 1 o'clock in the morning. And you say, okay, I'll watch one more episode 6, but I'm going to sleep at 2. You were right. I binged the whole thing. Couldn't stop till 5 a.m. when it finished. Yeah, totally got, yeah. That's, I actually had to force myself. It's like, no, that's it. Gal Gadot is like Kevin Hart. She acts the same in everything she does. Oh yeah, she's got one. She's got one face. She's got one. I mean, she's kind of attractive. She is attractive, but never been a Kevin Hart fan. Never been, Mike. I've never been a Kevin Hart fan. I don't like Kevin Hart. Not that I don't like him. I don't know the guy. I don't like his work. The one show that he wasn't bad in was with The Rock. This was a while back. It was a cop thing, and it was with The Rock. That one was actually not too bad. Do you know which one I'm talking about? IMDb. You know which one I'm talking about. Dwayne Johnson. Dwayne. Dwayne. Hey, baby. See all. What was that? I'm on IMDb right now, just looking for that one movie. G.I. Joe Retaliation. Oh my God. The Rock's had so many bad movies. He is not a movie star. He's just an actor. Like really, his movies. Oh boy. What was that? Oh geez, I'm not gonna waste too much time. But Snitch, Empire, G.I. Joe, Pain and Gain. No, Hercules, San Andreas. Central Intelligence was mildly entertaining. I'm sorry it took so long to get that. Central Intelligence. Me neither. It just how do you make movies acting the same exact way and everything? It's crazy. I know. And actually, you know what? That's what actually makes maybe a good actor, right? A good actor is able to transform themselves. Leonardo DiCaprio is like that, right? I feel DiCaprio can literally play some very different characters. But yeah, Kevin Hart has always been. There's a lot of actors that don't particularly sit totally well with me. Like they don't. I wonder if there is. Let me see on the image file. Is there? I thought there was something that I kind of wanted to get across. Oh, oh yes, yeah. There's nothing new. There's nothing new in episode 5, Starfleet Command. It is the utter destruction. It is the utter destruction of Star Trek. It is the end of Star Trek as we know it. You got to get rid of Kurtzman. You got his contract is up. Maybe David Ellison is thinking, you know what? I'll just let the thing expire. There's going to be no new shows from him. They're almost finished season 2 of Starfleet Academy. Dear God, it's the gift for YouTube critics. It's the gift that keeps on giving. Right? It's like Christmas Vacation when what's his name opens it up, and it's the 1 year for the Jelly of the Month Club. Clark, it's the gift that keeps on giving. We have Rings of Power. Is Rings of Power this year? We're not sure. I mean, there is some bashworthy stuff coming out, guys. There really is. It really is. But we need, if we're going to get, this stuff has to stop, right? We need with the idea of this, this last part, God help us with Star Trek. We need a complete reboot. And the good thing is that Starfleet Academy is happening in the 33rd century or 34th century. Is at least it's so far out there. Total reboot. It's gonna have you're gonna have to have like an entire cleansing of this stuff. You're gonna have to get the Clorox bleach for movie and TV, dump it on. And absolutely get rid of all the germs and viruses and disinfect the crap out of Star Trek and Star Wars. I'm not buying anything from Marvel. You guys spent 5 or 6 years gaslighting us, basically, writing shit and garbage. We criticize your movies and you call us what? So we can't even criticize you when you make a crap movie? You make a crap movie and you'll say, oh, you're heterophobic. No, that's not what they say. They don't call you heterophobic. Me neither. It's just how do you make movies acting the same exact way and everything? It is crazy. Yeah, being an actor is tough. No one ever said. But hey, if you nail it, you're making 20 million a movie, 30 million, 40 million a movie. Who gets to pay that? We do. We get to pay that at the box office. It's part of the reason people cannot afford to go to movies. You can't take a family for a movie anymore. It's $200 a night. It used to be $30 a night, right? Same thing with sports guys. These sports guys are getting, now they want 70, 80, 90 million a year. Where does that money come from? The fans. It drives you crazy. It really does. The mentor connection to Dax. No one's going to know this whole Dax connection at the very, very end. Like it's so, the writing is so bad. It's beyond. Look, if you really want to appreciate how bad episode 5 is, you got to watch it. It's hard. You can't critique the story because there's no story. It is just a rambling of all these little, like, this garbage. What were you trying to do? What was the point with, I had no questions about Benjamin Sisko. I'll guarantee you that nobody had any questions about Benjamin Sisko. No one cares. It's DS9. It's 27 years ago. Where does this take us? Where do we go to from here? Wherever we start from and leave from, it better not include Alex Kurtzman. It better not. Because he has absolutely frickin' destroyed Star Trek. Alex Kurtzman has taken the howitzer and he has blasted the crap out of Star Trek, and there's only a few little pieces left. That's all that's left of Star Trek. Virtually nothing. Where do you go? We asked ourselves, where do you go after Section 31? Right? Did you guys watch Section 31? Where do you go after that? Where do you go after Starfleet Academy? Do you not look? If I made this, honestly, I have no doubt. If as someone who has spent 2 decades in Hollywood, award-winning screenwriter, I've done shit. If I was involved with a project at some level and I watched it, like, before it aired in the screening room, I would turn to everyone and if they would say that's not bad, I say, you kidding me, guys? We just made a shit fucking movie, a TV series. This is no better than Robin Hood. Remember Robin Hood? I think I got a picture of it somewhere. Remember the old Robin? Do you know what I'm talking about? Shit, I don't know where the file is. It's not going to be there. Come on, Danny. Robin Hood. Oh, I know where it is. Is it down there? Yeah, you know what I'm talking about, right? That Robin Hood thing with the, oh my God, that was some bad TV. That was some bad TV. But the Acolyte, I honestly, I think the Acolyte is a slight nudge above Starfleet Academy, because at least it was really bad. It's really bad Star Wars, really bad, but it was still science fiction. A terrible attempt. Oh my God, this is garbage, crap, shite. Nothing good going on here, folks. Nothing good going on. So Starfleet Academy, episode 5. We will go a little bit deeper into it. These are just some basic notes that I've had after watching episode 5 of Starfleet Academy. It gets worse. I can honestly say I'm not looking forward to episode 6. No one should be. The highlight of today's episode. You ask, well, Danny, what is the highlight of today's episode? JG638. Blocked me. JG6738 blocked me. I got blocked. That's tonight's high. That's the high watermark of today's episode. He'll come back. He can't get enough. He can't get enough of the shit that he took. He wants more. He wants a lot more. He does. He does. So we're gonna leave it at that tonight, guys. Thank you. My name is Danny Alex, and you're watching Pop. This is our first bona fide Poprageous Live Thursday. So we got 3 shows a week, live shows a week. We do Poprageous Live Tuesday, Poprageous Live Thursday, and then Poprageous Live at Saturday night, motherfucker. Yeah. So that's the main show. So that is coming up in 2 days, 2 days time. Trying to do my math. Oh, 1 + 1 equals. Maybe JG is right about me, right? Maybe JG is right about me. Shit. Oh, well. Yeah. Oh, Boomer. Hello, Boomer. Ice doing good. Ice. Didn't Holman say he's pulling 2,700 or something? He's pulling out of Minnesota, right? Ice has got a job to do. I am no left-wing wacko. Ailhart, what's her name? She's probably going to go to jail, right? Like, I mean, this is a little on the political side, but how do you go from like negative net equity and then you're like $30 million? Fuck, that's pretty good. It's pretty good. So, yes, boom, 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 boom. So, guys, I will see you on Saturday night. My name is Danny Alex. This is Poprageous Live. Hope you enjoyed it. Hope you guys have a great Friday, great Saturday, and I will see you on Saturday evening. Thank you very much. Cheers, guys. Sorry, you're still there.
Yeah, baby. Why are you not entertained?
I'm sorry, baby. I didn't know it was your turn.
You. Look at me.
Yes.
What's wrong with being sexy? I mean, there's no...
Sex.
These go to 11.
Does that mean it's louder?